Hi, we're here in Squamish, British Columbia at the base of the Grand Wall, the Squamish Chief. And today, KJ and I are going to take you to a place you haven't been before, but it's really easy to get to. And if you can hike the Chief, if you can hike the Grouse Grind or Mount Seymour, this is even easier. And the best of all, it has some stuff you've never seen before, like old growth trees at sea level and some gorgeous waterfalls. So let's get going. And our road we're going to park is right here. So here we are at Sigurd, Maine. You see a sign there. And first pull it after the Ashlew, we hike up this little road here. Okay, so we've come up the logging road. Maybe 15, 17 minutes of an easy pace. And here ahead of us is an old sign and Sigurd Trail marker. That makes it easy. So all this has been logged before. And what we're going into is under threat of being logged. Well, has been under threat for the last 20 years or so. So far they haven't, so we're going to see some big old growth trees and later on some cool waterfalls. Okay, and so begins after a few minutes of walking on a nice shady trail. The steep part. Okay. So it is pretty steep here, but this is the biggest challenge of the day, really. We just came up the steepest part of the trail, quite rough in places. It is decidedly flattened out here. And you'll see a big rock in front of me. We're going to go look and see if we can find the happy face on the back of that rock. Let's have a look and see, shall we? And there is the happy face. It's quite faded, but it's still there a little bit. Okay, now the trick is we're going to leave the trail now and we're going to try to keep this contoured elevation all along and not go up or down much. So let's see what happens when we do go up or down. I'll show you when we get there. We are going to a secret place. Whoopsie. We're just contouring, holding our elevation. That was a trail marker. I think it's more like a logging marker. After a while of walking along this trail, maybe half an hour or so, you'll begin to hear the falls. And then you just beeline it to the falls. And on the way, we're going to pass a giant tree. We have to go a little bit uphill here. We are still moving southwest at the new elevation after that gain. It's bushy, but it's okay. We're going to wind our way on the left-hand side of this hog's back here. There's a marker. So as we made our way over the hogs back there, we kept to our right. Like a valley here. And we're going to drop into that valley where the brush is a little bit less. This is what a forest really looks like. Not like in the movies. The trees are decidedly bigger here. They're not old because they're skinny, but they're tall. So they've been here for a few hundred years, which is old growth. We're in the grove of big trees. They're tall, like I said. branches only start 50 meters up or 40 meters up or so. And some of these trees. There's one very big one. We're still looking for it. It's a small grove, old growth for Douglas Fir. But the cool thing is they're at virtually sea level. And they are not often visited. So it's quite rare in BC to come across old growth trees at low elevation. So close to Vancouver, I can come and go to Vancouver easily in a day. An hour and a half drive maybe, then a half an hour hike. There we go, it's a big one. This is the tree of the century, really. Douglas Fir of the century. This is a 70-meter high tree. Can't even see anything at the top. It's a big tree. From the stand of big trees, keep going west, southwest, angling to your left to get into a broad open area. Again, heading towards the falls. Follow the sound, and there's some trail markers, and you'll see where you come to. We're here. It's quite special place. That's like a log, isn't it? The peat is so deep here. Woo-hoo-hoo! Okay. Wow.